So once you've done the outer ring, we want to do the inner one, okay? So that's going to be with orange. Orange, the whole thing. You want the whole thing to be orange. And then we're going to put a little bit of yellow in just in the middle.
What are we supposed to do?
For the inner part of the circle, just do orange right now. Just do some orange, and then we're going to put some yellow. But just orange right now. Fill the whole thing with orange. All right, and then once you have the orange in there, all right, I'll wait for you to catch up here, and then we'll do it together.
Yeah, I'm almost done.
How's it going, Molly? Thumbs up. Does anybody here have
one last one?
Okay. You're so close, Mia.
Let's see, Simone, what's your middle? Molly, what's your middle?
Done with orange.
All right, now that you're done with orange, we're going to take a little bit of yellow. All right, so do your outer, so Mia, if you're done, do your outer ring with green, red, and orange.
All right, to make like a brown effect.
Yeah, all right. All right, so for the middle part, Ruhi, you're going to take some yellow.
Green, red, and orange.
Green, red, and orange for the outer ring. In the inner side, we're going to put a little bit of yellow in the middle and then around the edges. All right, so you can put a little bit of yellow around. All right, kind of like that. And then we can put a little bit of green, just like that.
Sorry you can't see me again.
What's happening? Why?
Friends keep on calling me after. If I end the call for that, if I decline their call, then my screen becomes.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy. All right. So Ruhi, look.
I'm just sorry. I'm gonna tell them.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry if you can't see.
So Ruhi, I put yellow and then I put a little bit of green on top, okay? All right, good?
I told them.
All right, good.
Oh, now you can see me now too.
Yep, I can see you now. All right, so now, since Ruhi's done with the middle, we're gonna go into the stem, okay? So we're gonna need green. Okay, Ruhi? You have your green ready?
Let me get green.
Okay. So once you have your green ready, you're just gonna start making dots in your stem, right? Now this is the part where you might wanna be careful when you get close to the petal. You don't wanna put green on the petal, right? All right. Now again, it's okay if I have some white spots between my dots. All right. So we're gonna do the whole thing green, the whole stem green, and then we're gonna add some colors in. What colors do you think we're gonna add? Any guesses?
I
No guess. You're making green now, Mia?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember how?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course I do. I did lots of them.
Oh, of course. All right, so I have a green stem. Now, once my stem is green, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of yellow and put it on one side of the stem to kind of give some highlight on that side. Right? And yellow is a good color to put with green because yellow is inside of green.
It kind of makes a lighter green.
Exactly. It kind of mixes and it looks kind of like a highlight on one side, like the sun is hitting it there. Right? You can put yellow all the way down. So for the inside, this part, Mia, you're talking about this part?
Yeah.
So that's orange. Do the whole thing orange and then put a little bit of yellow and a little bit of green.
I'm inside my house now.
Okay.
This is my battery.
All right, so now that I've put yellow on one side, I'm going to put a little bit of blue actually to mix in with on the stem on the other side, because that's going to be the part with the shadow.
You mean the dark blue or light blue? Because I have dark and light.
You could use whichever you want. I'm using kind of like a darker blue, I guess. So you could use that if you want. I'm glad you have two blues though, because that means your sky is gonna look amazing.
I have dark blue, but it's not opened yet.
Okay.
Why is this painting so beautiful? I like this painting.
You like this type of painting? This is good. This is good. This could be a good style for you to do, Mia.
Oh my God.
It's gonna match in my room, so I'm gonna definitely.
Maddie, in my whole thing, it's covered with all different paint.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
I just filled in the blue. That was the last spot.
All right, I love it. So look what I did, Ruhi. I put blue on one side and the yellow's on the other. You see, so it kind of is giving a shadow.
Wait, I forgot. I have a painting like a stand for my canvas too. Anyway.
Oh, good. I know I had this one and I could not figure out where it was. My goodness.
Can I get mine?
Yeah, go ahead if you want to. If you want to use it, if that'll make it easier for you.
I can't really reach my paint.
Oh, you might have to ask one of your parents. All right. Ruhi, this looks amazing. This looks so pretty. Do you love it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna look so pretty. You can hang it on the wall.
Okay.
Oh, love it. Love it.
I can see
All right.
the back.
Well, it looks amazing. Now, once you've done the stem, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our green and we're gonna start to do our leaves.
Oh my goodness, why am I still very left behind?
You're not. You're right there with us. The way that we do the leaves is going to be kind of the same way we did the stem, where we're going to do it all green.
I don't even know how we did the stem.
Well, I can tell you. We did the stem, we did it all green. And then we're going to do one side have a little bit of yellow, and one side have a little bit of blue.
This thing doesn't hold my canvas that good.
Oh, that's okay. You can just, it's probably for smaller canvases, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Well, you don't need it. If it's not going to help, then it might not be useful.
It is useful right now, actually.
Okay.
I just have to hold the
You have to hold it the whole time?
Well, no, not the whole time. I just
Okay.
have to squeeze it a little bit and then it's done.
Okay. So let's see, what I'm doing is I'm taking my green, I'm going all over both my leaves, because I did 2.
I only did 1.
All right, and I'm filling my leaf in. Oh, I can hear Zara.
Miss Maddie, almost my whole finger is painted.
I know. It gets so messy, right? That's okay though. It can always come off, but it's kind of fun. Kind of fun to put your finger in the paint, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of something you don't get to do too often. All right, so now that if you've done both your leaves, or I did 2 leaves, so if you do your leaf all green, you're going to take some yellow, just like we did with the stem. You're going to pick which side you want to be the light side. I think the light side, right, should be the top side, and then the bottom will be darker, okay? So take your yellow and go around this edge, just like that.
Do we do the stem after doing the middle?
So, yes, after you do the middle, you do the stem.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I'm doing some yellow around the top here. I might need a little bit more yellow. I'm almost out of yellow.
Because this canvas is a little thicker.
Yes, it is. It's a little bit thicker and probably a little bit bigger than that usually has on it, right?
Are you using paper?
No, I'm using a canvas too.
Because last time you were.
I was almost using paper because I forgot I gave you guys canvases. Sometimes I give out the materials and I pack them and then I forget what I gave you guys. So
you should
forgetful.
maybe look at how much canvases you have now.
I know, I should have been like, oh, where are all my canvases? All right, so once you do the top part, right, and then you can do the bottom part. Let me do this one. So I did the top yellow with a little bit of yellow for some highlight, and then I'm gonna, I know, look at mine.
I folded it into half.
Oh yeah. All right, so next through here, you're gonna take the
lighter yellow.
It looks really kind of nice. So look, now you take the blue and you're gonna do a little bit on the bottom, okay? All right, you can kind of mix it in a little bit with the blue, kind of let it be spotty. All right. So this shows where the shadow is. All right, and if you feel like you put too much blue, like I'm like, uh-oh, my little leaf needs a little bit more green. I can go back over with a little bit more green.
When the blue is mixed with the green, it kind of looks like a bit of teal.
Yeah, exactly. That's what teal is. Teal is blue and green mixed together.
Yeah, but one day I tried this. I used It was with Play-Doh. I mixed it with this kind of Play-Doh. Blue. And I mixed it together, but this made teal.
Oh, wow.
Because of the light yellow.
Yeah.
I have teal.
You have teal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get my dark blue.
Okay. Go ahead. All right. Done? Done, Ruhi? Done with your stem and your leaf?
Yeah, I just finished it, but I was wiping my finger.
Nice. All right. That looks beautiful. That is a great sunflower. Okay, so now comes the longest part. Now you guys are going to start this with me, but you're probably going to finish it without me because we only have like 8 minutes left together, okay?
So now we need dark blue and light blue.
Light blue, dark blue, and white.
I have white.
You have white? Okay, so what you do...
With this peach mixed.
Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to just start putting dots all in the background. I kind of like to do it kind of looking like this, kind of like a line first. Right? And I'm like, okay, some dark there, some dark blue. You can kind of put them around.
This is what I do. I just make a little spot and then I do paint it or color it in.
So this is what yeah, exactly. So I'm going to use my light blue. And you can go in between all the dark blue and the light blue and see what you want.
I'm not even
And you can mix them together. That's okay, Mia. You're taking your time. You got this. All right, you can kind of intermix the dark blue and the light blue, kind of get different spots, different places.
It's a good blue when it mixes with both of them.
I know, Arna, you would love that, wouldn't you?
All right, and mix this together. Then once you...
My whole hand is getting messy.
Oh my gosh. Well, try to use remember, you want to do dots, so you don't need the whole finger. Remember, just the tip of the finger, really. All right, so look, and then when you add a little bit of white, you can kind of have some white to be kind of like a little cloud in one spot. Right, and it mixes in. It's nice though. It looks like one of those wispy clouds. They're kind of mixed with the sky a little bit.
White. Miss Maddie?
Yes, honey.
The night before my birthday, my mom made a picture of her. She made a cloud, but she first did the background.
That's so nice. When was it? When's your birthday, Ruhi?
March 21st.
21st? Oh.
It was in the COVID time she made it.
Yeah. I know. It's kind of been crazy birthdays this year. When's your birthday, Mia? Maybe Mia can't hear. Mia, when's your birthday?
April 20th.
April? Oh, so you both have spring birthdays. My birthday is next week, actually.
Happy birthday.
I might see you then, I think. Let me see. I don't remember. I think we're all signed. We'll see what happens.
Okay, white. Whoa, it's getting light brown in the water.
Well, you want to be careful.
Started the sky. I'm catching up. I'm on the sky too.
Oh, good. See, it doesn't take that long.
I'm getting my
These are going to look so nice, guys. So remember, once this is done, you have to give it a little bit of time to dry, okay?
Okay.
So just be careful you don't put it somewhere where it, gets everywhere. I said once you finish, make sure you give it a little bit of time to dry before you move it. Or move it somewhere safe to dry. I'm thinking like maybe in case Zara's running around, you don't want Zara to get into it, you know.
I'm at the high table.
Okay, good.
You're okay. You're fine. Are you hurt?
Zara fell.
Aww, that's what happens. Babies do that a lot. They're still learning how to use their bodies.
She knows how to use her body. She's just
Yeah, but they still fall
She's
easily
not
sometimes.
careful.
She's not careful. It
Zara,
happens.
what are you doing with our picture? Come back here.
All right, and make sure you're mixing are you using 2 blues too, Mia?
Yeah.
Yeah, so mix them together. It makes like a really nice effect, right?
No, I don't have light blue or dark
I
blue.
don't think mine's lit right now, actually.
Right, and then you can always add a little bit of white in there. It really looks nice. All right, so you just want to be careful though when you get towards the sunflower and like those places, you just want to be a little bit careful with your dots.
The light blue wasn't really coming out.
Oh no.
I got it to come out.
Oh good, you fixed it.
I
Okay,
can
good.
see your painting super good because I'm just like double tap you and then I can just zoom into your.
Oh, can you? Oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
I'm not on a
Are you?
computer.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Are you on a computer? I didn't even know Zoom could do that.
I'm on a computer too.
That's what I'm on. I'm on a laptop.
The laptop doesn't do it.
Yeah.
I'm just doing random dots everywhere and then
Yeah?
I can do the other blue.
Okay. That works. I like to go between the blues because then they can kind of mix. Because if one of them dries, then you can't really mix them so much.
They don't really blend in then.
Yeah, exactly. So sometimes you have to think about those things. Right? So when you use the white, don't use the white too much because then it becomes a little too much, right? Just use it a little bit, a little sparingly. Right, you see it kind of looks just little spots here and there.
Mine's really doesn't look that blended in.
All right, let me see. Let's hold that. I'll hold up ours and then I want to take a screenshot so I can show Miss Nina. And then once you guys really finish them, it's gonna be so nice. Nice. Hold up yours, Ruhi, so I can take a screenshot. Okay. She's got to clean off her finger. I know I'm gonna have to clean my laptop after this. I'm touching it with dirty hands. All right, hold it up. It looks so good. It looks so cute. Oh, guys, these are coming out beautiful. Once you finish these are gonna look amazing. They're gonna be like showstoppers in the art show. All right. So what you got to do is make sure you finish the whole background. Okay. Do this everywhere. And once you finish the whole background, this is going to be amazing. All right. So let's we have like 30 more seconds together. Ah. All right.
No.
Light blue.
Yeah, light blue, dark blue, light blue, dark blue.
Mine's is very light, so I don't know why. So that's why it's not very blending in.
Oh, that's okay though. You can kind of use it almost like the white color then, I guess.
And then put them in between.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm going to use the bathroom.
Which one is
Okay.
your favorite so far, Miss Maddie?
Which activity?
Yeah.
I think I like this one the best so far. This one's been so much fun. And I've loved what you guys have made. It looks so pretty.
Only 3 people.
Yeah, only 3 people, but I think it came out pretty nice so far.
There's supposed to be 4 people. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. All right, so when you get towards those little petal places, just be careful. You little, right? Because I mean, I'm being a little too messy with
You're
mine.
basically almost done.
No, I got everything.
But basically.
Almost, yeah. I mean, my finger's bigger, so it takes less time for me.
I'm here.
All right.
No.
Good, Ruhi. Okay, so you girls are gonna you gotta keep going until you finish, okay?
To do the tiny detail, I would use my sister's finger.
Zara, come over here. I need you. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Okay, ladies. We are at the end of our time. All right.
Ladies and no boy.
Yeah, no boys. All right. But I am so excited to see these. When they're done, have mommy or daddy put them up for you, okay? Send the photo to me, okay? Because when they're going to go into art show, it's going to be so nice. All right? All right. Okay, bye, Mia. Bye, Ruhi. Bye.
Bye-bye.